Alright folks, Technivorous here. Today we are looking at Fusion 360. We're going to do a couple different techniques to create some vases. So the first thing I'm going to do is start a new design. And we're going to use a couple different techniques to do this. The first one we'll use is going to be the sweep. So what you need to do is select this Create Sketch button right here, and then go ahead and select either of the two vertical planes. Doesn't matter which one, because we're going right in the center here. So basically we're going to start a line at the bottom here and extend it upward about 100 millimeters. Again, the height doesn't have to be precise. We're going to be able to change that model scale later in our slicer, so we just want to get the design right now. So once you have that vertical line, go ahead and click Finish Sketch down here in the corner. And we're going to go back and we're going to click Create Sketch again, and this time we're going to select the bottom. Okay, so what we need is some sort of shape for the outline of our vase. So let's do this. Let's take a circle here. Make a cute little heart shape. How about that? Alright, so you can do any shape you want for the profile. Now we are pretty much ready to begin. What we're going to do is select a couple of these faces. And in our case, we'll just select the whole shape here. Now, this heart, you'll notice, is off-center, so we should get a funky return out of this. But let's go ahead and click Create and Sweep. We're going to sweep, not extrude. So we have our profile selected. Let's select our path. Apparently it thinks we have our path selected. There's our path. And there you have it, a heart-shaped extrusion. But the reason we're using sweep and not extrude is because we wanted to add a little twist to it. So if we put in a turn, we can get variation in degrees here. And with that done, actually, let's see how. I wonder. I haven't tested the limits of this or what it does the further up you go. So that's pretty cool. I think I would try to print that in vase mode. Okay, so to the next step, what we're going to do is click the top face here and click Shell, and then just go to about 2 millimeters if it'll let us, and hit Enter. And there we have it. That is our first vase mode vase. We'll try that out in just a minute. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do this using the revolve extrude method. So let's go to New Design again and Create Sketch, and you're kind of going to want to do the same thing, except this time we're going to do it all in the side plane. So no matter which one you pick, whatever plane you want to choose, as long as it's not the bottom, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a line here, and this time we're going to extend it through the bottom of where our piece is going to be to about 120, and go ahead and just hit that there. The next thing we want to do is go ahead and create our vase. So we want it to have a flat bottom, and there we go. And this is basically just going to create the profile of our item here. Make it look like a vase. That'll be fine. Close that up. Then we're going to go to Revolve. Move this over here. I have the profile selected, it's this one, but let's just go back and reselect. So right there, and then the axis, we're going to select this tall line here. And there you go. Alright, so we have our vase, except we have a little problem here. Let's go back and edit the sketch. We want to make sure this top line here is flat because we want it to be a face. We want to be able to select it. So we will use a straight line for that. Okay. Now let's try this again. Revolve, axis, right there. There we go. Now we can select this face and try to shell 2 millimeters. And there you go, there you have it. So 2 ways to make a vase in Fusion 360. We're going to throw these onto the printer and check them out in vase mode, and we'll see what happens. So let's jump to Kira real quick and slice them up. Here we are with our 2 finished vases. As you can see, both of them came out pretty nice. You can still see the heart shape in the top of this one, and it did get a nice little twist to it. So vase mode worked very, very well on this. This was the one that we did with the sweep and the rotate. Worked really, really well. This was the revolve extrude, this little amphora type vessel, and it came out pretty well also. So you saw the footage of the time lapses of these. The first one was really, really shaky. That's because between the two, I also made this piece here with Fusion 360. And the second one was a lot more stable and in the same spot, but there is a little bit of wobble here, so we'll work on taking that out. But very, very happy with the results of these 2 vases. And stick around if you want to learn more Fusion 360 tricks. If you have any questions, leave them down below. We're always doing videos for 3D printing, whether it's Cura questions, Fusion 360, or anything like that. So go ahead, leave a like on this video, and hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to leave me your questions and comments down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Technivorous out. Stick around, guys. I got another YouTube recommended video for you right here. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Make sure that you smash that like button. We'll see you in the next one. Technivorous out.